Okay, hello out there in YouTube land. Ooh. February the 25th, 2025, and I'm back out here at the old chicken house again. Ye olde chicken house. Oh boy. Trying to clean out all of these well, hidden treasures. Pretty much everything on the inside. I kind of know what's in there, so I'm not really focusing too much on the inside right now, other than just I know there's some stuff in there I'm gonna want to keep. But digging out this lean-to out here that's attached to the place, and really on its last leg. And from the previous video I did on this place, you might realize that if you've seen that one, I've done a lot of clearing out here on the top side. There was basically a shelf that ran across here, and got a lot of that kind of cleared out, just pulling out old rotted lumber, load after load after load. And now this is about, if I can get back far enough for y'all to see, this is about what remains of it. Rear section of the roof is already fallen in. But I decided to start out here just mainly because, like I said, everything on the inside is pretty well cataloged, and I'm increasingly curious what lies down truly underneath all of this stuff. 1996, so maybe that kind of dates when all this got put here, and I didn't buy this old place until 2012, but just kind of dragging out and mucking along here. And it does look like there might be some goodie down underneath all of this. Got to find something to do about that. Boy, I wish they had found something more sturdy to put old nails in than a milk carton. As soon as I touch that, that's going to go to pieces, and they're going to go everywhere. But I'll try to find something to transfer all of that into, and that'll take a lot of time. But yeah, don't think there's going to be much hope of saving this old lean-to. Here at the left front corner, where I already know from looking on the inside, this place is rotted down so bad. It looks like that process might have already been starting back when they added this lean-to to it, because you can see they use the old style angle board tight patch there to maybe try to provide some ruggedness to it for a time. Lean-to doesn't look like it was ever really uptight against it, but nowadays who can tell? But it really doesn't look like it was built that way. But yeah, I've been long curious what lies beneath, you know? It's kind of like exploring the wreck of the Titanic for me. Got an old motor right there. Looks pretty heavy duty. Flywheel from a small engine here, and I found some more of that I've already kind of thrown out from back here. Not thrown away, but thrown out. And of course on the inside I found that old carburetor assembly and everything. But yeah, and it looks like if I can pull focus on it, we might actually have an intact small engine back here. See, a flywheel still got the screen on it, and part of the recoil assembly, but that's back in there so far. I'm still a ways away from uncovering that, but yeah, this is kind of like exploring the wreck of the Titanic for me. I was trying to do everything in as neat and orderly a fashion as I could, but once I got to clearing all of the wood out from this shelf up here, everything just started laying over and collapsing. So looks like we might have some kind of interesting goodies down here, buried under all kind of crap like this. But yeah, what was that? And of course everything's gonna fall over. But looks like some kind of a homemade jig. Don't know if I can pull focus on it. That's a spring-loaded bolt right there. And everything's just falling. But this has kind of become, since the weather's cool right now and wasps aren't flying everywhere, and it's not really snake season in Georgia yet, this has kind of become my obsession at the moment. Just cleaning this whole place out. Don't know where y'all can see it, but it looks like we might have enough. There you are. Maybe an old well pump assembly back there. That I'm currently about 6 feet away from. But okay. Kind of looks like it might be an interesting artifact, especially if it's got something good attached to the back side of it. I've already found enough to know I'm going to get my heart broke in all of this. I keep finding the remains. Like right here, that's a speaker grill. That is a speaker grill for like a 4x6 inch speaker there. That's what's left of it. Pulled that out a little while ago. So yeah, there was something TV or radio oriented back here in this place, and I'm gonna get my heart broke, my old tube type electronics loving ass out here doing this, but that's to be expected. Out here among the stuff that's already been removed, here's some of the rest of that engine. Still got the crank in the bottom of the engine, and corrosion has taken its toll. down here. But maybe we'll still have an intact engine somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not wearing gloves. I'm all scratched up because I just like to do this stuff the way I always have. Takes me back to my childhood. And then over here, particularly heartbreaking, found this. And I bet you that chassis, what's left of it's just down there buried in all of that crap somewhere. Looks like the remains of an old tractor radio like my uncle used to have on his just canopy covered tractors years ago. You know, those old tractor radios that had a mile long antenna on them, and they'd pick up stations that no other AM radio around ever could. Nice remains of old 6x9 speaker there. Heartbreaking when I find stuff like this and it's not intact and just rusted out as it can be. Reason to believe there was at one time another lawnmower or yard maintenance tool of some kind back here in this place, but that's where I am. I've decided this year I'm going to start out by putting priority on cleaning all of this crap out. I do need a place to just kind of store, not trash, but junk. You know, the old rust bucket chassis and rat-eaten has-beens. The stuff I don't dare take into my house, and so this is my project right now. Hoping to find maybe enough scrap material to basically brace this old place up and just kind of fill in some of this stuff, you know, and have it just to store that stuff that you just don't quite want to throw away. Got a little daylight shining through right there, but if you saw the last video, it's amazing how dry this place actually seems to stay on the inside. But then, I mean, you know, look at the canopy above it. I'm thinking I want to keep it kind of hid, you know. Not even thinking I really want to do a whole lot of clearing out around this, because I think being so grown up around it and everything has been kind of protecting it. You can't tell it, and well, the light's not good right now for y'all to see. It's late in the day, but I've done hauled a few truckloads out of here. The old wardrobe, you can't see, it's still there, but anyway, kind of aiming up toward the roof and all now. Not a lot of daylight shining through that I see, so except for the walls around the old thing. I'm really kind of thinking I'm gonna try to make use of this place, because what am I gonna do, you know, just for junk? What am I going to do other than, ow, low bridge, hardwood, that hurt. What am I gonna do other than you know, really for just junk that I want to hang on to, just for whatever reason. So that's where I am right now, and I wasn't planning the video at this point, but when I spotted the remains of what looks like it might be a largely intact engine back there, I decided, okay, I'll just, since I'm not getting any real repair work done here right now, I'll just shoot another video about this place. Dug about 27 miles of old rotted water hose out from under all of this. And that took just about all day and really tired me out. I mean, really. But got a lot of, yesterday got a pretty good bit of clearing out done. I think I kind of want to keep this place, just kind of let it stay grown up. You know, try to patch up the roof, but I don't know if y'all can see, but there's a tree looming over this thing that really just kind of, as far as putting any real money or work into it, really just kind of scares the, you know what, out of me. All I would need to do would be just like, you know, like spend a few $100s trying to dry this place in, and then have that old sucker right there go and drop a big limb on it and just cave it in. And it's been there for a while. There it is. Right there. Yeah. This thing's got a tree looming over it that looks like it ought to be in Madagascar. But, yeah. Hasn't caved it in yet, and I'm willing to gamble that if I don't go and spend a whole lot of money on this, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just stand there at least for another like 10 years or something. But I'm not going to buy another outdoor utility room for just storing junk in. And anybody who's ever loved junk the way I do, they can kind of see the value of places like this. But it's late in the day and I've got to get back to work pulling nails and piling up at the road. The city's pretty good about hauling off scrap lumber around here. So we'll pick this up tomorrow and I'll maybe be able to give y'all an update. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, if I could find enough scrap material, just kind of, you know, doesn't have to be tight. I kind of like the aesthetic, actually, of all these, you know, that light, just ambient light just shining in around it. Don't want to close too much of that off, but just get the roof on this old place kind of secured and go from there. Okay. I'll see y'all in and it is about noon the following day. And I am already knackered. Oh, I think I've pulled about 10 billion nails out of just old rotted lumber. You'd think as rotted as it all is, they'd come out easier, and that's what I was hoping, but not so much. I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place here. The city will pick up lumber that's just stacked up at the side of the road, as long as it doesn't have nails in it. Otherwise, I've got to load it up and take it and dump it myself, and then I've got to pay to dump it, and I'm trying to do this whole thing on the down low, of course, so got it where I can actually step in here a little bit. Still no clue at all what that is, but I need to get it out of the way. And where this place, the lower part of it was subdivided into 2 sections, all of that's just totally fallen down and collapsed overnight. So anyway, it kind of clears the way for me to get in here a little bit further, and yeah, feeling real confident now that this is all gonna hold together and not come just all falling down on me. Oh, do have a pump here, and it's just dutifully doing its job, holding all of this up, at least partially or totally. So right now I'm going to leave that alone. And on the small engines, well, let's see, there's a little more of the one I think we saw earlier. So still got an intact block there. A top to another one. And then right here, we've got another one. Top mounted fuel tank. So, still working toward all of that. And old motors here, plural, actually medium duty. But appears we have 2 of them anyway. And oh, hey, a plug on one. Capacitors probably had it, but we might can try. I don't know. That coupling right there, it kind of looks like these are old appliance motors, like clothes washers or something. Anyway, whoa. Alright, here's heartbreak. I knew it had to be. And there it is. Let me get my bucket out of the way here. Looks like we got an All-American 5 here. I could smell it and tell it. Anything piled this high with trash has to have an old radio buried. Actually not rusted that bad. But what did it have? Like a solid state rectifier in it? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Must have been silicone or germanium diode rectified. friend were you, honey? Got any kind of identification on you at all? IF-24. No, 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 no. They didn't set it that low. Going by the tuning capacitor and the, oh yeah, that's froze. What I got there? Old Arco. Alright, I'll take it. I'll bag that sucker and take it. Be too much to hope that I'd find the cabinet and any clue to actually what it was, but I'll take it. Yeah, to anyone else it'd be junk, but right here, and potentially, if it's not destroyed, right here, and if it's not destroyed, right there. Yeah. Even just a shaft out of one of these old potentiometers or just a switch can be that little extra piece you're looking for on something nicer. But still, this appears to be largely intact, so I've just got to try to identify what the tubes were in this. I'd like to fire it up actually, but one day, but let's see. These are probably coming out to the audio output transformer, since I don't see that mounted anywhere. Alright. Yeah, I'll just get a little plastic bag and bag this up real nice and snug and hold on to this. Let's see, cover for a water meter, maybe. What else we got down here? I tell you, it really is just like exploring the Titanic. Is that another engine back there? Right. Is that another one? Okay. Let's see what all we... Get zoomed back out a little. Yeah, not a lot of use for stuff like that. That they should have just went ahead and tossed. But anyway, not a lot of bottle in that anymore either. But I got right here. Hey, there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. All right. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, all right. Oh, I thought those were trimmers at first. What else might be in this box down here? Right now the camera can see better than I can. But all right. Still. Oh. Finger out of shot, man. Do you turn? Nope, you're froze. And your partner down there, I bet, is too. Okay. Still. All right. See, this is the reason I won't hire people to just do this stuff for me. Uh-oh. Looks like our other engine here's got some damage. What was that? I'm gonna guess Briggs, but anyway, I'm not really a channel about small engines, but this is the kind of stuff I'll hold on to. This is the kind of stuff I'll hold on to. Real shame about that though. But I don't know, maybe it had a plastic cabinet that's somehow still intact down here if I'm careful. No, it doesn't. Nah, no way it does. Otherwise it'd still be in it. But this I love. This right here, to me, yeah, that's classic. And if it doesn't leak, that is worth cleaning up, and maybe that's something I can go online with. Get a little moolah out of. Big old something right here. Nope, just a garbage can lid probably. Anyway. Alright, I'll catch y'all up later. Hey buddy, I'm about to evict y'all. Alright. So I've still got more work ahead of me. But yeah, starting to shape up to be kind of interesting out here. I kind of felt like in this big of a pile there'd have to be something of interest, but back to the nail pulling. It could all be going so much quicker if not for that, but I'm not on a tight schedule, and if it saves a few bucks, why not? Because some of this is probably just going to end up going to scrap metal anyway, but I don't need whatever money I might have in scrap metal out here taken up by having to pay to dump all of this. Can't keep my finger out of shot for nothing, but looks like a whole lot of it might be on an old tabletop here. All right, onward and downward. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and speculate that Once upon a time, somebody lived here who at least fancied themselves as a small engine mechanic. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something's just giving me that general impression. How many have we got that appear to be basically intact so far? Let's see, looks to be one here. I think I see another one mostly intact right there. That's two. Right here would be three. Right here would be four. Five. I think I've just about hit the small engine mother load. Yeah, just these subtle hints I'm picking up. Wow. Oh, I'd like to. Oh, and they also had a subscription to the Macon Telegraph. Yeah, I was really curious what that was going to be, and it turns out to be a humble mailbox. Oh gosh. Got a sump here. Appears to be for another engine that had still got the oil pump in it. Of sorts. Okay. Well, I've got to get back to pulling about a bazillion more nails before I go any further. I'm about to get a pile going that's blocking my way out of here. But yeah, counting the old pushmore that's inside there, ought to be able to get get something going. Wow. Okay. Cast iron skillet. Hey, what we got wrapped up right here? Doggone it. Every time I think I'm... no nails in that, thank God. Oh, heck. Well, whatever this is. Is that an old mixer? Oh. Get out of the way, honey. Got too much weight on it to see, but do believe it is. Hot dog, I can bake a cake. That's an old mixer. Let's see, what is it? General Electric. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, now all I need is some mixing bowls and some recipes, and look out. Supper tonight's gonna be good. Oh, but my back's getting me. All that still weighting it down. And right now I've just got to take a break, y'all. So maybe I'll check back in this evening or tomorrow. It's that a Briggs? I don't know. Might not be. Might not be Briggs. Anywho's. That's the news. Well, it ended up being this evening, and it looks like I'm going to end up ending today on a very depressing note for me. I know people can't hold on to, just hold on to everything, but if you're going to keep something, why would you put it right down on the dirt? I mean, right down on the ground. This doohickey right here. At first looked like a small suitcase. And let's see, we got a latch here. And appears to even have a lock on it, like a suitcase. But uncovering it more and more, that's a speaker grill, y'all. It's either a suitcase that never had a handle, or I have just found literally buried down in the ground an old record player. My gosh. Oh my gosh. And I'm all about antique electronics, and this looks to me like a record player. I thought at first this might be trim, but that's actually metal. This is a record player. Just buried right down here, literally. I mean, look at it. As I was clearing all of this out more and more, uncovering, yeah, a lot of this will go to scrap metal. Somebody like Maxwell House. And for any tarot fans out there, Tarot Fixes All started digging out a whole bunch of carburetors. And finally getting down to the point where damn, is that another engine block? Holy shit. Well, anyway, excuse me. Anyway. I'm all about tube type electronics here in early solid state, and oh my god, I didn't want to end the day like this. I mean, on the one hand, I was hoping to find it, but and it's, it's not like they threw it, in the trash and it went to the dump, but it might as well. Look at how deep it's buried. And it has all the hallmarks of a portable record player. Absolutely root bound. and ruined. Probably won't even come out of here in one piece. What was that, an old ashtray? Oh gosh. Yeah, it is really. It's down there. I don't think I can one-hand it. But, let's see. I mean, that's root bound. What we got here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you want to keep something, well, maybe they did actually have it sitting on something, but still, right down on the bottom. You know, I'd be all right if it had been stuck back here somewhere, and you know, the roof had just fallen in on it. But somehow, just seeing it like this, down here on the bottom, you know, that's how high it was on their list of priorities to keep it. Just, oh gosh. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can drag it out. No, it's not even gonna budge. Well, okay. All right. Well, oh my gosh, here's the name. Grundig. Grundig. Well, at least it's not like it was anything special. Damn. Grundig. Reel to reel tape machine. Grundig. It gets, oh gosh. Yeah, it's just gonna come all to pieces. And it might as well. You know, I was talking about heartache, heartbreak. If it had been a record player, I think I might have felt a little bit better. You know, old record players kind of plentiful, but my my oh good God, come on honey, come on. Come on. What do y'all think? Should I do a revival on this just for stubbornness? Is it a survivor that deserves to live and breathe, you know, like one more time? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Yep. And all I can do is just throw away what's left of the cabinet except for the tags and bag what's left. You know, I was talking about a place to keep junk, but I was really hoping, you know, I was kind of just like, oh my gosh, there's the speaker. Look at the magnet on that. Look at that. Check out that motor. Germany. Okay. My heart's broke. Let's just grab the motor and we'll come on out of here. Come on, honey. Got some weight to you. Yo. Ooh. All right. Whew. Grundig foot. For those out there, anybody wondering, don't worry. No, it's not going to the dump. It's just, it's already been there. There's that handle. There was that handle. Yeah, I think I might be about to end this video on this one, y'all. Got here. I think I'm about to end this video on this. I don't have anything like this in my collection because it's a old, obsolete, long obsolete format. Yeah, no return. And that's where it is, at the point of no return. Old reel-to-reel tape machines. In my entire life and career in electronic service, haven't ever seen very many of them. I've seen some teaks and voice of music, and you know, they were always like really super nice, you know, like the real high quality stuff. Looks like we got a knob missing from here. What was that, a strobe light for speed regulation? Must have been. Fine-tune adjustment for speed regulation, maybe? Anyway, other old reel-to-reel audio equipment. I think honestly, in my entire electronic servicing career, I think I've seen maybe all of 5. Froze. Why wouldn't it be? Never had a lot of people to bring equipment like this to me, and all of what I have seen has been, you know, the real nice, like, audiophile equipment. Never just a good old home, reel-to-reel, you know, everyday, ordinary reel-to-reel tape machine. This would have been my first. It would have been my first, and very unique in my collection, and might even be getting close to being unique in the world. Yeah, if it had been a record player, I might be a little less heartbroken, but, or if it had been like just rust, you know, on this, you know, where it had been stored up in a higher location. But oh my gosh, root bound right on the bottom. Now, you know, a lot of people, of course, you know, there's something to be said, they didn't even hang on to these things at all. I guess I should be glad that it's here. Oh gosh, but damn, I wish that was in better condition. Can we still read the label on the old speaker? Finger out of the shot, Pierce, but that might even be a dual voice coil. Probably had damn good sound quality for its time. And again, look at that motor. Wow. Well, what I'll do is I'll clean this up as best I can. I might need to just give it a chance to dry out some. And I'm going to hereby promise we'll at least do an amp revival on it. We'll do an amp revival and let the old amp in it talk again. We can do that much at least. Look at that. Had to just be ruined. I'll save as much of the cabinet detail and everything as I can, but yeah, this has probably had it. Get enough cleanup on it and who knows, but let's see, we got some jacks here in the back of it. I'll get y'all a shot of those. Storage compartments, looks like, right here and right there. Fuses, I'm guessing. And it had to be on the very damn bottom. Damn! Just a good old every... Oh, counter. That was the counter. Looks like we stopped at 044. And y'all tell me, is that supposed to be a speed strobe? Yeah, just a good old everyday ordinary reel-to-reel tape recorder. Back before 8-track and cassette. Well, I'll preserve just as much of it as I can. But the old cabinet, yeah, it's gone. I'll save the details and everything off of it, but oh, I'll even look for the what looks like the missing button here. Really wish today hadn't ended like this, but and I'd like to end the video on a more positive note too, but looks like this is where we are. Let's see how deep was she buried? She was buried that deep. Okay. All right. It's looking like actually by now I'm actually getting down to a point where hopefully this will be the last heartbreak I get on this. The old engines, yeah, you know what, just for the heck of it, you know, we'll try them too one day. But it's about to get down to the point, I think, where I'm just going to be using a rake for a lot of what remains in here, and that would probably be quite boring, but I don't want to get into a longer video, so we're just gonna call this one right here, y'all. And I hadn't planned to do 2 videos on this place, but I reckon maybe I'll go for 3. So y'all take care out there, and don't get your hearts broke like I just did. And we'll just let that be the news for now. Brooks Hobby Shop. We're out.